MHA says Kukizo Council agrees to open National Highway number 2 for free movement, but Kukizo Council clarifies not to misinterpret. Centre extends SU agreement with KNO and UPF on renegotiated terms for 1 year effective from today. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomta Bimola Kojam says he wants to see how the people of Manipur will receive Prime Minister Narendra Modi when he visits the state. Thangwaiban MLA Kumukcham Joy Kishan calls for collective support to ongoing Indo-Myanmar border fencing, cautioning that no one should obstruct or interfere with the process. MSPCL results awaiting candidates 2019 batch opposes a recent order of Power Department Deputy Secretary cancelling the recruitment process. And for the first time in Northeast, doctors at Acme Fertility and Healthcare Center Imphal successfully treats women suffering from rare MRKH syndrome through laparoscopic neo-vaginoplasty surgery. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. In a significant development, the Kukizo Council KZC has agreed to open National Highway number 2 for free movement of commuters and essential goods. The decision follows a series of meetings between the Ministry of Home Affairs officials and KZC delegation in New Delhi. A press statement from Ministry of Home Affairs released by Press Information Bureau today says that the Kukizo Council has assured cooperation with security forces deployed by the government of India to maintain peace along the highway. Meanwhile, a tripartite meeting was held today in New Delhi among representatives of Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of Manipur, Kuki National Organization KNO and United People's Front UPF. The meeting concluded with the signing of a suspension of operations SU agreement on renegotiated terms and conditions effective for 1 year from today. The revised ground rules of the SU reaffirm the territorial integrity of Manipur, the need for a negotiated solution to achieve lasting peace in the state. The KNO and UPF have also agreed to relocate 7 designated camps away from conflict-prone areas, reduce the number of designated camps, move weapons to the nearest CRPF, BSF camps, and to ensure physical verification of cadres to identify and delist foreign nationals. A joint monitoring group will strictly oversee the enforcement of these rules, with violations leading to a possible review of the SU agreement. On the other hand, Kukizo Council KZC clarifies that the Imphal-Dimapur National Highway number 2 has never been closed or blocked, rejecting media reports about its reopening. It says the highway has remained open for commuters and transport of essentials. Kukizo Council says its appeal was limited to the Kangpokpi stretch, urging locals to cooperate with central forces. It stresses that ensuring security is the duty of the government of India, not the public. The MHA has assured adequate deployment of central forces. Welcoming the extension of the suspension of operations with KNO and UPF, Kukizo Council expresses hope for renewed political dialogue on separate administration to bring lasting peace for the Kukizo people. Meanwhile, MLA Yumnam Khemchand welcomes the announcement of free movement along the Imphal-Dimapur Road National Highway number 2, terming it a major step towards ending the prolonged crisis in Manipur. He said the development came after talks between the Ministry of Home Affairs, stakeholders and civil society organizations. Expressing gratitude, Khemchand lauded Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Union Home Minister Amit Shah for their efforts in making the decision a reality. Calling upon all the communities, the MLA urged citizens of Manipur to embrace forgiveness and work collectively to restore peace and normalcy in the state. Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Thokchom Setabrata left Imphal for New Delhi this morning on the invitation of central leaders. He boarded an Indigo flight at 9:15 a.m., traveling alone without any accompanying MLAs. While the purpose of his visit has not been officially disclosed, it is widely speculated that the trip may be linked to discussions on the possible formation of a new government in the state, which is gradually returning to normalcy. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Angomcha Bimola Kwejam says he wants to see how the people of Manipur will receive Prime Minister Narendra Modi when he visits the state. Manipur should prompt people to reflect on how they relate to him. He was speaking on the sidelines of attending the inauguration of a sanitary pad vending machine, incinerator machine and RO water system at GP Women's College in Imphal today. He highlighted that under his initiative, 20 colleges and institutions within Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency have been equipped with these facilities, and the formal inauguration was held at GP Women's College today. Speaking on the sidelines, Dr. Bimol recalled that the people of Manipur have endured untold suffering over the last 2 years. He stressed that the Prime Minister's visit must be understood against this backdrop, adding that it will reveal the political consciousness of the people and how they view central leadership. As part of the program, a one-day national seminar titled Challenging Myths Beyond Menstrual Hygiene was also held at the college auditorium, jointly organized by the English Department of GP Women's College and the Office of the MP Lok Sabha Inner Manipur. Teachers from various institutions participated as resource persons discussing menstrual hygiene and gender issues.
Manipur ki miyam se karam makhan ki political consciousness leba kangbu no mi ne khoi se kamane yengi haibna chingbadu ai adu yengen khale mala kanda ko ai people of Manipur na ma se kamaina respond to ge se man lak pasida adune yam yengni se as a citizen ko mayam gi MP obe nate Manipur macha moina micham moina chahi ani da thokhiba leiri ba fibum si gi ba na gi ba mayam mayum makai thadok na mang gi ma mayam Imale Park in a loud and a poo say the Nato, give Mayam, high Manipur, Sahi, Lissing and Lady Eva, Manipur, Miams in a Carmine Totana, high river visits the response to get to Nayam, Yening is Aduma Kangma Matota.
Thangwayban MLA Kumukcham Joy Kishan stresses the need for collective support to the ongoing border fencing between India and Myanmar, cautioning that no one should obstruct or interfere with the process. Speaking to media at Koyatong today, the MLA said border fencing is a necessity but must not encroach within the nation. He emphasized that restoring peace in Manipur is of paramount importance, adding that nothing else would benefit the state in its absence. Joy Kishan further appeals to the people to adopt a spirit of forgiveness and put aside past grievances to ensure progress. He also appealed for an end to the blame game and called for extending full support to the central government's initiatives for restoring peace in Manipur.
Family tongan ba country tongan ba magi marakta boundary line ya yet by side masi tawoi da thabak ni haita akhoi natragana asumna kan gi country si ga khoi pullaga lei char ba natraga moi ga merge tok char ba natraga moi gi praja se khoi lak ba khoi yare hari ba akhoi gi rule of the law se leitana khoi pare le char ba se masi khoi yang kan na na ba ka lei freedom of speech lei aidana akhoi gi state se tangdu leita da na ba lei hona ba union government afaba thabak tokala su thagat pa haina da ba asoi ba angamba kanam to su soi ra haiba criticize to bangam da ba adu gi wakhandor lei targati khoi wangna hona ba yam wani physically prithvi de lei sing se amaga sakhot pa da lamjen tanar ba matamni akhoi su hogi ba soi gi ba mayam do men khat min raga khoi panam unity leina shanti leina ba hona se aiduna ai ngasi je se week sida mayam puna buta appeal tawjari.
The MS-PDCL, MS-PCL results awaiting candidates 2019 batch opposes the recent order of Power Department Deputy Secretary cancelling the recruitment process. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Batch President Yumkhaiba Manoj criticized the government for cancelling the process instead of declaring the long-awaited results pending for over 5 years. He recalled that the recruitment began on January 8, 2020 following a 2019 notification, but the results remain undeclared. He also pointed out that during the 2024 State Assembly session, the relevant minister had assured results would be announced within the year, while the centre had directed the state to release them. The candidates demanded immediate withdrawal of the cancellation order and declaration of results without delay. Manoj warned of launching agitations and pursuing legal action if their demand is ignored.
Akoina chahi taruk taret wana ngaijariba thabuk asi khanghaudana cancel tawbirakba sina aikoigi asha amasung tungi wakhalonda yamna chawba awaba mo oire aduna kai khumnabda matik jarba authority sing amadi governor gi mafamda hariba cancel tawre hena thopiraibo notice asi aikoigi tungi punsida yai phanalmugi damakta hanbiraga haiba thabuk asi cancel tawriba si lokthoppiyu aduga thabuk si athu matamda haidopiyo mamang 2024 da assembly da su concerned minister na 2024 gi manung da soidana haidokani haibna lebak miyam da haikiba khangawdana haire wofam sing adugi tayonna bada cancel tawri haina tholak pasi khoidi yamna lebak thiba yamna awaba mo hoi.
Manipur Human Rights Commission (MHRC) has taken up a case regarding the acute shortage of teaching and non-teaching staff at Government Polytechnic College, Imphal, following a complaint filed by students. The students had alleged that due to faculty shortage, both classroom teaching and laboratory work have been severely affected. They also reported missing laboratory equipment. Acting on the complaint, the Commission has issued notices to the Principal, Secretary and Commissioner of Higher Education directing them to address the issue. MHRC has also asked Imphal West SP and officer in charge of Lumphel Police Station to conduct an inquiry into the missing laboratory equipment and submit a report by September 18. A team of All Manipur Muslim Students Organization AMSO Imphal West District Committee has inspected Uchiwa Wangbal Primary Madrasa but found the school closed with neither teachers nor students present and inadequate infrastructure in place. AMSO General Secretary MD Izaz urged the authorities to take immediate action. He pointed out that despite teachers drawing salaries, no classes were being held. AMSO appealed to the Education Department to promptly intervene, address the infrastructure deficiencies and ensure proper implementation of schemes like the midday meal.
School asida oza ani hum leirabasu oza singna phamnabagi table chair ama phobo leiramdaba laibak thibani mari lenaba department na thajarakiba school asigi maintenance ki polam ching kadai da sakhrabno school asiga mari lenaba singna narol dawran khrabra haibagi singnaba lei school asigi oza amadi convener sing asina lamdam asongi school sing asigi marai baglep kadoribra government gi right to education gi phazarba policy asibu asigumba daita yaudaba oza amadi convener khra sina panghal labara haibagi singnaba do Organizing from the legend, Dr. Yaudaba Missing a Sibu, Marily never department singer, Kumne Yansin Biduna, Subsubject local view Amadi, Lamdamasongi Satra singing Munsikan view Haduna, or Yasin Maketagi Tamser.
Civil society organizations and human rights groups urge the government to maintain status quo at Lai Inkol village in Imphal East district, which has been facing eviction threats. They warn that 42 youths will self-immolate in front of the gate of the High Court of Manipur if they are forcefully evicted. The demand was raised during a public meeting organized by Lai Inkol Kanba Luk today, attended by representatives of UCM, Nupi Samaj, UPF, KADA, NIPCO, MAPI Council, Anul, CCDD, Ichal and CRAM among others. Speakers recalled that in 2010, the Manipur High Court had exempted 21 acres of land at Lai Inkol from acquisition and ruled that any further land settlement should follow due legal process. They warned that if eviction is attempted without respecting this order, villagers will be left with no option but to protest. Leaders further pointed out that any forced displacement could lead to unrest. Lai Inkol Kanba Luk President Maimom Anil asserted that villagers cannot be arbitrarily uprooted and called upon the government to respect legal provisions and people's rights.
Sahi kun mukse kari gino ba Manipur High Court na lahingoda leba praja sing je mentally harassment bir je kai gino akoi lahingoda leba praja sing je akoi hairi ba mafam se akoi hombunga moi akoi si masi sahi lisang sina sahi humbu humdra mukse se mafam se akoi polokpani mafam se chawrokpani akoi lejeri ba akoi khoi na khom tari mafam ni ngasi lawda decision dia te akoi mafam se khongoi habi decision lawdi aluga Manipur governor amasung mari leina ba department sing haitare chief justice oro akoi su piba ya ba to ya ba pirabani masi tawnona adu wargadi masida tholokpa Fataba, Masida Praja Singi, Pian the Gi, Tolapa Kudung Tiba, Fataba Mamdo, Manipur High Court of Pugam.
A bio-input resource center was inaugurated today at Kurkul Makalika, Imphal West District under National Mission on Natural Farming Program. The center aims to promote natural and sustainable agricultural practices in the state. The inaugural function, organized by District Agricultural Officer Imphal West, was graced by Agriculture Department Principal Secretary Arun Kumar Sinha. Speaking on the occasion, Sinha said natural farming is the future of agriculture in India and emphasized the need to raise greater awareness among farmers to enhance its adoption. Reflecting on India's green revolution, he noted that while it successfully addressed food shortages, it also led to the indiscriminate use of chemical fertilizers and pesticides, which have adversely affected human health, soil fertility and the environment. He stressed that in view of these challenges, the government of India has placed a renewed focus on natural farming to ensure sustainable food production. The event was attended by senior officials of the Agriculture Department, KVK Imphal West officials and representatives from 6 natural farming clusters.
I can give you one example where we are doing highly unnatural farming is Punjab. We are growing rice, which cannot be grown naturally there because there is no water. And today the water level in Punjab has gone almost 500 feet below where normally they used to take water from. So this is a problem which has started happening almost all the places. Soil health is degrading. As a result, you are using more and more of chemical fertilizer and pesticides. So sooner or later this will create problem for our farmers. So by doing this, basically we are providing you some knowledge base and some input so that we can promote natural farming.
Taking part in the event, Agriculture Department Director Peter Salam described the opening of the Bio-Input Resource Center as a significant step in advancing natural farming in the state. He underscored the importance of training farmers on soil fertility, management, pest prevention, and ensuring better market opportunities for naturally grown produce.
Chemical farming dagi phangiba kanaba poto natural farming sidagi kamain phangangani habado adugi matang sidane khoi district ki khoi agriculture office amadi KVK ma'am sina khoina khanaraga mai pothok hantadanaba tinkang gi tabato chapchana ngakthokpa ngamnaba khoi chemical na piriba kanabado natural side dagi chapchana kanabado piba ngamnabagi adugi lambi dune khoina cross tawdu madu ngambada dane khoi gi natural farming se successful oigani khoi state sida
bio input resource center asina mana potholeba input sing asigi khoi magi cluster ki members sing ni juda akona magi sangdaba magi tarka leba sing do pigani technology makona provide tawgani aduga karima tarka leragati makhoi dagi cluster sigi BRC dagi leiba yagani leiba kasta mogi nominate fee kharadi adum masamona dum logjagani machida khona si logadani adu bangya akang nabade leite.
A cultural event cum Teachers Day program was held today at the NCC Group headquarters, DM College campus in Thangwiban. As part of the event, retired Captain Subadini Ngangom, wife of Veer Chakra awardee Major Joy Datta, and squadron leader Rijwan Malik, a Veer Chakra recipient of Operation Sindhur, were specially honored. Speaking on the occasion, NCC Manipur Group Commander Brigadier Vikrant Kulkarni highlighted the importance of grooming cadets for careers in defense and instilling discipline and patriotism among the youth. He stressed that NCC cadets must dedicate themselves to the service of the nation. He expressed pride that there are around 7,000 cadets in Manipur and the number is increasing day by day. The event also featured a vibrant cultural program where cadets showcased the diverse traditions of the state. Brigadier Kulkarni further urged cadets to embody the values of responsibility and citizenship and to work for the progress of the nation.
Today our children are producing number of cultural activities so that other part of the Manipur, all cadets in all parts of the Manipur, they are aware about the culture and the tradition of various all communities in Manipur. एक देश का अच्छा नागरिक बनने के लिए हम एनसीसी कैडेट्स को तैयार करते हैं ताकि देश की युवा पीढ़ी आगे बढ़कर देश की जड़न घड़न में, देश के विकास में, देश को आगे बढ़ने में अच्छा योगदान दे सके.
Now with that, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on the Environment and Climate Change Directorate inspecting Jafau Bazaar dumping site after Impact News report. Keep watching Impact News.
Liver cirrhosis and liver cancer clinic for liver transplant. Dr. P. Balachandran Menon, a renowned liver transplant surgeon from AIG Hospitals, Hyderabad, a leading brand in gastroenterology in Asia, will be available for consultation from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. on 14 August 2025. For pre-assessment, please consult Dr. Goldie Longjam, consultant medical gastroenterologist, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Monday to Friday. For details, please contact Seizure Hospitals.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. A team from the Environment and Climate Change Department led by Project Officer M.H. Khan inspected the condition of Jafau Bazaar today following an Impact News report on trash burning at the local dumping site and waste disposal into the Mahar River. The team visited the dumping site near the electricity office where they found a large accumulation of garbage and remains of burnt waste. Later, they met Chandil ADC Firoz Khan at the DC office and directed him to immediately stop the burning of piled up trash and prevent a further pollution of the Mahar River. The ADC assured that such practices would not be allowed in the future. For the first time in Northeast India, doctors at Ekmi Fertility and Healthcare Center in Imphal have successfully treated a woman suffering from the rare Mayer Rokitansky Kuster-Hauser (MRKH) syndrome through a laparoscopic neovaginoplasty surgery. MRKH syndrome is a congenital disorder that affects 1 in every 4,000 to 5,000 women, where the vagina and uterus are underdeveloped or absent. Women with the condition do not have menstrual periods and cannot carry a pregnancy. The EGMI fertility team performed the advanced minimally invasive procedure, which is considered highly effective in restoring anatomical function and improving quality of life. Doctor said the breakthrough offers new hope for women with MRKH as they can now receive successful treatment within Manipur without the need to travel outside the state. Rajkumari Sanatombi Devi Vidyalaya today celebrated Teachers' Day in advance by conferring meritorious awards on outstanding students of the school. Managing Committee of the Vidyalaya organized the event at Asha Jina Complex in North AOC. Zonal Education Officer 2 Sujata Kumukcham, School Principal W. Sarda and Joint Director Mona Tongram attended as dignitaries. Students who excelled in academics were honored with awards. Cultural performances by students marked the occasion. Joint Director Mona Tongram stressed that the Vidyalaya was established with the firm belief that education should not be limited to academic excellence but must also nurture traditional values, social responsibility and humanity among children. She further noted that the dedication of both teaching and non-teaching staff forms the backbone of the institution.
They must remember their roots, have their traditional values. They must learn respect, humility, the importance of family, community, and more importantly, last, importance of giving back to society. Must I say, I think we have not forgotten that. Those of us here today, we have not forgotten the ideals with which they started. And I thank them for giving us this institution today. And lastly, I congratulate all the meritorious students who will be getting prizes. I also thank the teachers who have worked tirelessly and will be getting awards. Please remember that it is all dependent on a whole lot of criteria which you have met.
On the occasion of Teachers' Day, Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla extends warm greetings and best wishes to all the teachers across the state and the nation. The governor describes teachers as the guiding force of society, whose wisdom, dedication and selfless service shape future generations. He says teachers not only impart knowledge but also instill values, discipline and compassion, helping students grow into responsible citizens. Governor Bhalla urges society to honor and support teachers, reaffirming that their invaluable contributions will continue to inspire generations to dream, learn and achieve. Mohammad Sani Memorial observed its second Foundation Day cum lecture program at Kwakta Bazar Community Hall. As part of the event, meritorious students who excelled in class 10 and 12 examinations conducted by BOSEM and COSEM as well as NET and NEET qualifiers were felicitated. During the program, Dr. Rukiya Kulakpam, Assistant Professor of Lilong College, delivered a lecture on the negative impact of social media on students. The event was also attended by Mohammad Asif, Assistant Commandant of CRPF, Bishnupur, Dr. Abdul Hakim, Assistant Professor of DM University, Maulana Islauddin Kashmi of Zamiat Ulama Bishnupur, and Dr. Rafizuddin Shah, Assistant Professor of Moirang College, who shared the dais. Several workers from the Congress and NPP formally joined the BJP, during a booth-level meeting held at Mayang Imphal, Thana Wangkai Lekai. The program was jointly organized by booth-level committees 23/18 and 12/19. Mayang Imphal MLA K. Robindro, who attended the event, recalled his 8 years of service as an MLA, highlighting efforts during the COVID-19 pandemic, floods crisis and other challenges. He reaffirmed his commitment to continue working tirelessly for the welfare and development of the constituency. Pre-production ceremony of two Sumang Leela plays Nongthang and Aina Heli Nungshiba, produced by Poklen Pokpa Artists Association, Sumang Leela Kanglup, was held today at Langtabal Kunja, Imphal West District. Nongthang is written by Ajit Kumar Laisram, while Aina Heli Nungshiba is penned by Yengkhom Samananda alias Yes Maitei. Both plays are directed by Saratkar and produced by Sanjit Ningthauja. The main cast includes Saratkar, Guna, Ratanlai, Deva, Happy Rajan, Sachi, Prem Soro, Denu, Solendro and Kishan. Speaking on the occasion, director Sharatkar said the plays are primarily based on social and romantic themes. Korea's first network marketing company, Atomy, has opened a new outlet at Lamphel Sanakaitel, Imphal West today. Makeup artist Jenny Kurai graced the launch event of the Atomy Ultimate Center, where she highlighted the company's wide range of cosmetics and food supplements while encouraging attendees to explore the brand. Speaking on the occasion, the center's leader Sagolsem Aditya invited the public to visit the outlet to learn more about the company and avail Atomy products at distributor prices. Thangmaiban MLA KH Joy Kishan today inaugurated JCI Week 2025, organized by Junior Chamber International JCI Imphal Iconics at Koyatong. The week-long program will be observed from September 9 to 15. JCI Imphal Iconics President Jessie Deepika Jain said the observance will feature various activities on training, career development, digital literacy, financial independence and consumer rights. MLA Joy Kishan appealed to the public to refrain from slaughtering animals on Anant Chaturdasi on September 6.
For us, JCI Week is like Diwali, a festival of light, service and togetherness that comes once in a year, bringing members closer and spreading joy in the community. Now, beginning with JCI Week schedule, day 1 we have done flag hoisting ceremony by our very own MLA sir. Day 2 is to empower horizons training day. We will be conducting special trainings for non-JCI adults on career development, life skills, digital literacy, financial independence and consumer rights.
Maron thokta haiba karim ngamjada ba miyam da wakat pasu ngamjada ba jiba mayam se moi favor da noma khatang di thangje numi se akoi vegetable charaga gi nungai ta mayam se masi share to share na masi akoi thamjabani.
All shops and educational institutions in Imphal registered under the members of Sri Digambar Jain Samaj will remain closed on Anand Chaturdasi, which falls on September 6. In a press release, the Jain Samaj extends festive greetings to the people of the state and prayed for peace, harmony and coexistence ahead of the occasion. Now the sports news. Manipur won 6 medals, including 2 gold, 2 silver and 2 bronze at the 4th Junior and Senior National Taekwondo Championship held from August 28 till September 2nd at Jawaharlal Nehru Indoor Stadium in Cuttack, Odisha. Under the Manipur Amateur Taekwondo Association, altogether 23 players from the state participated in the championship. Chandon Pokpi DC defeated Modi CCS 3-1 in the 5th match of DC Chandel Trophy Super Division Football League held under the aegis of District Sports Association Chandel at District Sports Complex today. For the winners, Jaylin, Sanathoy and Sonam netted 1 goal each, while Arvinta scored the lone goal for the losing team. Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Thokchom Satabrata has distributed uniform to veteran cricket team of Brahmapur Social Club. Distribution event was held at the Speaker's residence in Singjamai Wangma Bhagyabati Lekai. The team is participating in the upcoming veteran cricket tournament. Now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Kuki-Zo Council agrees to open National Highway 2 for free movement, but asks not to misinterpret. Centre extends to agreement with Kuki National Organization and United People's Front on renegotiated terms for 1 year, effective from today. Lok Sabha MP Dr. Ngomcha Bimola Koijam says he wants to see how the people of Manipur will receive Prime Minister Narendra Modi when he visits the state. Hangmaiban MLA Kumukcham Joy Kishan calls for collective support to ongoing Indo-Myanmar border fencing, cautioning that no one should obstruct or interfere with the progress. There was some technical issue with the headlines. Now that's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Kanghanjaba BSD Socio-Economic Livelihood Finance Singjamai Matak Chongtham